Hey guys, welcome back to Third Street Reactions. I'm Shane.
Malachi.
We're back with the Peacemaker, Season 2, Episode 7. I'm really excited about this episode, and we're actually doing it the night that it dropped. So hopefully we'll get this thing up tomorrow like a normal YouTuber. Obviously, the last episode, the big thing at the end with Adebayo going on a walk with John being obviously kind of too much of a pussy to join her. And he pays for that later on. She's walking and gets spotted, and we have kind of the most mortifying thing. You know, it was just shocking. I mean, we kind of knew what was happening. We were talking about it, but I think just the moment for her seeing the character have that kind of panic, and it's James Gunn, so there's like this level to it where she's kind of running towards the camera and it's playing this kind of rock music, but it was still kind of mortifying. You know what I mean? Literally, he screams, "One gun out, a black," or something. He's honking his horn.
Yeah,
it's almost like the view, you know, the lack of humanity or almost like the danger and the fear they have. You know what I mean? It was, I don't know. It's one of those things where, like, I'm sure it's going to change our view of his brother. But it's like, okay, can his brother be a good person, you know, despite that, growing up in this terrible system?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You think he can be?
Yeah, because if he grew up thinking it was normal.
Well, I get that, but, like, there's this thing called cultural relativism. And I'm of the belief that there's good people throughout history. And if you go back 200 years, pretty much everywhere in the world, there were these terrible systems where people were enslaved. People of all kinds of different color and nationalities were enslaved. It happened on this continent before Europeans got here.
Yeah.
And the old world brought it to this continent as well. The Englishmen, they were the first country to end slavery, you know, in the modern world.
Yep.
So, and then the rest of the world, and they fought a ton of war over it.
Yeah.
They lost a lot of men on the high seas, and eventually, it took a while. This country did it too, and everyone else followed suit as well. It's just a weird thing to fathom, Germany and Japan winning. Every time I hear alternate history, it's always, and I do realize that the man in the high castle is different, but it's always, oh, Germany won the war. Well, it's not just Germany, right? It's the Axis powers. So I wonder if that will come into play, or if we'll even understand that at all. You also mentioned in the last episode, because of a comment, this world Superman coming. Overman?
I think you will, yeah.
Okay. That'd be wild. Yeah, mortified. I don't think there's any way.
We saw the Nazi flag on the American flag, which it's like
a bastardization.
Yeah, it's like would it still? Yeah, kind of. I don't know.
Well, I think it would still look like that, because the American flag looked like that. You know what I mean? They just took all the stars out and put the Nazi symbol there, right? We also had a very epic scene with Harcourt and Chris talking. Harcourt really turned up the volume on her acting ability. The actress, Jennifer Holland, I think her name is. She was a pleasure to watch in that scene.
1492.
Columbus sailed the ocean blue? What are we talking about?
Using a mnemonic device.
The what?
Mnemonic device. Actually, I forgot what it's called.
Okay.
When you use rhymes to make you think of the word.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Psychology.
There's a lot of ththings I study for in tests. I try to come up with little songs to help me remember, actually.
Yeah.
Back in the day, especially in college.
And then we had Vigilante. He was absolutely bonding with his counterpart, but unfortunately, his counterpart hates Peacemaker, and he joined the Second Sons.
Yeah, he joined Second Sons, but
Second Sons.
What's that?
I thought I said something from Game of Thrones.
Is it Second Sons or Sons of Liberty?
Sons of Liberty.
Okay.
Second Sons is from. What is it from?
I don't know.
Game of Thrones.
No, Second Sons. Maybe it is. I don't know. I feel like it's something from Infamous, a PlayStation 3 game. Yeah, and this version, he's a freedom fighter.
Yeah.
Now, it also shines light on the Sons of Liberty bombing the DMV, and you know what I mean. Now, there was someone who pointed out, it was a good comment, if the DMV, so maybe it wasn't the DMV, maybe it was housing and urban development, so they might be in charge of housing and placing people in houses, and I think it's an unnuanced view to think every single person in this world is evil. It's an unnuanced view. I mean, I know we only have 1 or 2 episodes to really comprehend this whole world, but in reality, these systems have been around since humans were walking upright or whatever you believe, and there were good and bad people in these systems. It's like one of these things. Is Harcourt in this world going to be like a racist scumbag?
Well, in their world, do they look at it as being racist? Do they look at it as being
normal? Well, that's the thing. Like,
they grew up believing it was the only thing.
Well, I know,
the only thing they learned is that it's true.
Yeah, but if slavery objectively, I'm not sure if they're slaves. I don't know if they're slaves. I think it's more
one
like
got out, so maybe
it sounds like they're more in camps, like kind of like what happened with Japanese and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or obviously what happened in Nazi Germany. Yeah, I guess to me, I'm just wondering what Harcourt and what her views are. Mm-hmm. Did she just kind of grow up in the system, or is she, like Chris? I almost said Roy, but that's a character he plays in The Office. Chris's brother, what's his name in this?
Keith.
Yep. Yeah, he seemed, I don't know, he seemed like such a loudmouth when he saw her. It'd be weird to see this version's Harcourt be like vehemently racist.
And speaking of loudmouth, we had Economos talk about ranting on about Chris killing Chris, and so he spoiled the ending.
Guys, before we jump into the next episode, hype this video. Roy helps us out. Also, go to our Patreon to see the full uncut reaction, and stick around because afterwards we are going to have a Q&A that we put on the community channel earlier. So we're gonna have it after the reaction. Let's jump in.
This is your perfect world, huh?
Guards, arrest that woman. That isn't me.
Can't believe you didn't realize we're in Nazi world.
Come on, how was I supposed to notice that?
Ma'am, you're gonna have to come with me.
Because of the copies of Mein Kampf on every desk?
Didn't notice that.
If I looked at books.
Ma'am.
Or the giant fucking mural of Hitler?
Oh, fuck, I noticed that.
Yeah, how we miss that?
Amelia, I think we should break up.
What? Why?
Because of what I'm about to do.
What is Mein Kampf means? Because Hitler wrote it in jail.
He wrote it in prison. Well, in jail, yeah.
Yes. Ever since the Nazis won World War II...
Whoa!
What? The Nazis won World War II here? Yes. Oh, that's the craziest thing I've heard since I found out Cheerios is an H on the end. Well, what happened where you're from? Cheerio ends with an O. I was supposed to. No, I mean with the Nazis. Oh, yeah, the Americans won. I don't know who they teamed up with, but I'm like 99% sure it wasn't the Nazis. You must live in like a utopia. I mean, anything anyone has here is at the expense of those who are considered outsiders, forced to toil away in camps their entire lives.
Camps,
That's
okay.
whack. Like, I can just stand by and watch it happening without trying to make a difference.
Oh, so he's like a good guy.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
I just remembered something. What? I came here with a person who's technically black. Technically, like, you can't tell? No, you can fully tell. That was, like, one of the first things I noticed about her. Shit, we better go. What? Now! If they find your friend, you will never see her again.
Oh, God. There's no way...
Keith would...
There's no way she'd get away.
I'm caught in the middle of something. Drop it. This is more important.
What?
I'll tell you when you get here.
Damn it, Economist. This is terrible.
Nope, you're cooked now.
Why would you run...
Come on, hurry up.
Oh.
So he's like...
Everybody's death, bitches.
I kill you.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Oh, well, yeah.
There's Nazi Crocs.
It's the thing that goes inside, like...
Look at him. Dude, Judo Master's helping out. I love it.
Wrap your arms around me. Just do it.
Oh, dude.
What the fuck, Chris? We went through glass.
I was aiming for the door. I just haven't learned how to adjust it for carrying someone. Hey, I'll fix the door back to our
You
work.
tell me they wouldn't run outside by now.
Dad! In the kitchen!
Nice house.
Oh, yeah.
This is all some sort of mistake.
Who the fuck is that?
I'm a casual thief who broke into the house and then made up some shit because
I would say
was
that I'm
stabbed.
friends
Nothing I
with
said
Chris.
is true.
Waiting for him.
You didn't make anything up.
Shit. Like a human lie detector.
I'm surprised he taped up his hand.
Yeah, we got problems.
What?
Your brother, Keith. I think he's dead.
I I just saw him at Arcus.
That ain't your brother. And we've been wondering why he's been acting so weird lately. It's because he came in through the library.
No, that's not possible. Dad.
Keith, I never talked to you boys about this, but I saw my own doppelganger in there years ago. And there was something not right about him. Something cruel, like he came from a world that was a dark version of ours.
He thinks his doppelganger came from a dark world?
Yeah.
That ain't your brother. And he's out there. We have to get to him before the authorities do, because if he tells anybody that we have a dimensional portal in our house, we are fucked.
Oh.
Everything we work for is over.
Kill him.
We gotta find him first. You with me?
Amelia.
Amelia?
It's Amelia, too. She's not herself either. I saw her this morning in his bedroom, standing there talking to herself. She was wearing pants. Dad?
Pants?
I've known that girl for 10 years. Never seen her wear pants. There's something off about her the whole time. She never heard of Halloween.
That ain't possible.
Yeah.
You were always the son that can do that. Don't let me down, okay?
It's weird because I thought this other version of the dad would come out here, but he still seems to be level-headed.
Yeah.
You know the codes get back out?
I guess I should, but no. People with me do.
Oh, God.
Why'd you save me?
Didn't seem like a fair fight.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
And he always wants to do the right thing. He just teams
That
up
was
with the
most
wrong people.
I ever killed in a swimming pool with a telephone wire.
Yeah? What was the second most amount of people you've ever killed in a swimming pool?
4. Remember that time you tasered me like 1,000 times?
Yeah. Sorry.
This is whenever you gotta fall over your seat, break the frame behind it.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
No, I wanted you to beat those guys up so they don't kill all of us. Maybe you could get me a knife. You are unbelievably fucking selfish, Eagly.
What the hell is up with this place? I just went on a walk and...
Nazis want World War II here. You don't want to be a minority here. Or gay, or Buddhist, or anything I am, really.
So what the fuck do we do now?
Wait for nightfall. We try to sneak back to the mansion.
There's
find
definitely
your friends.
something with the H.
It's called Scrabble here.
It's random.
None of this shit makes sense.
What do we think of Judo Master here? He's cool.
Yeah. What did it take for her to...
It's such a serious situation. I think she's just allowing herself to feel her feelings for him. Like, they might die, you know? How are you going to get away? How are you going to get away? Oh, it's a brother and the dad. They can't have any witnesses. And they probably think that they're helping.
Yeah.
Do you want to live?
It's gonna be very hard to kill him.
Come with us now.
That the guy?
Luther says that's the guy. Sidney Happerson, MIT super genius. Literally wrote the book on dimensional interconnectivity. Then he threw it all away to come work with Luther.
See, that's probably the movie.
It might be, yeah.
We got juice in here.
We're plugged in and ready to go.
Okay. So, you want me to find Riffs?
That's right. Luther said you...
He's a big guy for being a genius.
He's a big, tall, strong-looking son of a gun.
Yeah, probably. Well, why should I?
What?
Will I get, like, time off my sentence or something?
No.
What's my reason for helping you?
I don't know, Happerson.
Despicable me.
Luther said tell him just to
Minions.
do it. And you would do it. I can go back and tell him that his boy let him down.
No. I was just asking.
He just loves Luther, I guess.
It's different. I was always had a wobble.
A wobble?
An unstable connection. I could never keep it open for more than a few minutes. It seems secure.
Fuck.
He's got kind of a cool voice. Secure.
Maybe we finally got this fucker.
Nope. You still gotta get him.
Yeah, so if Kid can't accept my dreams, I don't know what kind of partner that is, right?
Maybe you can't accept her dreams.
What?
You said her dream was for the two of you to own a pet store.
Yeah. And you changed
accept
it.
that? So who's crushing who?
I can't believe Chris thought this was the good dimension.
You changed the
For
subject.
that piece of shit, maybe it is.
He ain't a piece of shit.
With a musical taste of the next door bully from Toy Story.
That's funny.
You ever listen to Annoy Rocks?
No.
Man, they're pretty incredible. I just had to open my mind up a little and get past the parts that were cheesy. But that's what Chris is like.
That's the key.
You just gotta open your mind up a little and get past the parts that are cheesy. About the sweetest guy there is. He's my best friend, so I can't just sit here and let you malign him, even though you saved my life.
Why did he move to Nazi world?
I didn't say he was smart. I'm sure he didn't even notice. I'm not so sure this Nazi world is as different from our own world as we wish it was.
Damn straight.
It is.
Darkness is here. You ready?
And I think you should turn the damn lights off if no one's supposed to be home.
Who's that girl? What's this weird costume he's wearing? I'm unfamiliar with it.
Good save, John.
Fuck.
All right, you. It had nothing to do with this.
We're not going without you, Chris. That's just not gonna happen.
Unless there's no other options, then in that case, yeah, we might go without it.
How did you get here in the first place?
I stumbled in here by chance. And I never meant to hurt anyone. I just wanted to look around. I was drunk. And I was freaked out by, like...
Things that was the same and the things that was different.
Yeah. So I went outside for some air, and that's when Keith drove up. My brother died when I was a kid, okay? He was my best friend. I just wanted to see how it would have turned out.
And my other son, Chris, how did you come across him?
I was in his bedroom, and he snuck up behind me. He had a gun pointed at the back of my head, and he was ready to shoot. I acted on instinct. And I was trying to leave. I didn't want to kill him, but...
You did. You fucking killed my brother.
Keith, pull it back now. You promised me.
I'm sorry.
Fuck you! This isn't gonna stand, Dad.
Keith, stop it.
Look, he was on top of me, all right? I saw this thruster on the front of his costume, and I just hit it.
This was an accident.
Fuck that.
Maybe his ass level-headed.
Why'd you come back here?
I wanted to feel what it felt like to have a family.
You, Amelia Jr.
What if they go back to the dimension with them because they can't stay here?
Yeah.
Oh, he
Smith.
for the first Larry Fitzgibbon. Where's Oh, what's her
I'm
name?
really sorry.
Goff.
This,
But
I'm a big fan.
Uh-huh.
But is your son here?
No, he ain't here. Sorry.
Would it be okay if we came in and took a look around?
You want to look around in my house?
Sir, your son was involved with some violence down at Argus today.
Yeah, sorry, but I can't let you in.
Come on, it's just a matter of time.
Then, kid, get your warrant.
Well, if your son is innocent, wouldn't it just be better?
I never said he was innocent. But he ain't here. You're not coming into my house. Now get off my porch, all of you. Get back up off my property and into the street.
I'm curious on if the government owns everything here. I feel like in this society, I don't know. I guess I just feel like the state would own everything.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Uh-huh.
There's two of them.
This little fucking guy.
You hate me because I fucked you up?
No, you snuck up on me saying karate shit wearing green. What does green have to do with karate? What's that symbol on your chest mean? It looks like someone splashed their cum on you.
Why do you want to splash cum on me?
I don't.
Fuck. How are we gonna get in this house?
Let's kill the cops. Oh, such a good idea. Let's kill the cops.
I'm cool with killing the cops.
Fuck me.
That's just two of his people with families.
How many more of you came through that door?
And what I'm saying is, why the fuck should we tell you?
Well, we saved your life. Shouldn't we get some credit for that?
You saved our lives by murdering a couple dozen innocent people.
Cops around here ain't innocent, girlie. Far from it.
Oh.
There's two more besides us.
Is one of them a black woman?
Why?
I saw her. I was chasing her.
Why the fuck were you doing that, Keith?
I thought she got out, Dad.
That's not what we're supposed to do. Jesus, haven't you boys ever learned anything?
That woman is my best friend. I'm not gonna let anything happen to her.
I didn't say anything was gonna happen to her.
He's level-headed. I mean, he's...
Neighborhood Thread says she did, yeah.
All right, then. We're gonna wait here a bit until your friends come back. And when they do, you're all gonna go through that door back to where you belong.
That's it?
This motherfucker killed Chris. My brother, your son. He's not just walking out of here scot-free.
Keith, you know what Chris was like.
I don't know, Dad. What was he like?
I loved the boy.
It doesn't sound like he did, Dad.
I loved him. You know that. But he had issues. He was out of control, always. The drugs, the violence.
He was a good person. Underneath it all, you know that.
Yeah, maybe. I know I loved him. I know that. But I also believed this kid when he said he didn't purposely try to murder him.
They fucking killed him! Just to be clear, I wasn't here when that part happened.
Jesus, John.
Revenge isn't gonna bring your brother back.
Awfully generous for a Nazi.
Don't call me that.
Don't call you a Nazi.
I didn't create the problems in my world, Missy. I don't agree with them. I applaud you if your world is perfect and you fight every injustice you ever see.
But they don't.
Is that what you do?
They don't fight every other justice.
Fortunately, I haven't got the strength for that. I fight the madman murderers and monsters in front of me. And at the end of my life, when I stand in judgment before God, I hope that he knows that I did the best that I could, and I left this world.
Do not kill him.
And when I kill him...
Oh my... Are you... I cannot fucking believe that, dude.
What did you bring here? What is wrong with you? I don't think he was a Nazi.
Chris, come on. He had economos all tied up.
Come on, we have to go.
He wasn't a Nazi.
Everybody back to the trophy room now.
Hey! Police, freeze everyone down!
I'm so disappointed. Now everyone got to see how fat I was when I stood up. Which one was that?
Sons of Liberty forever!
Oh, so he's the Sons of Liberty one.
Sir, are you okay, sir?
He's gonna kill everybody.
Chris, come on.
You gotta go, Chris. They came here for you, but you gotta go.
What did you do to us?
He came here to ruin their world.
Oh my gosh.
Get off him! Get off him, please! What's wrong with us? What the fuck is wrong with all of us? I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. This is me. Everything I touch. Fuck.
Oh, Jesus.
Chris. Sorry. Can't have you coming after him.
He'll be back.
He'll be back now. I know Vidge is really good at the gaps in the armor thing, but where did he get stabbed? Dude, he just lost his whole world. I'm surprised he didn't make them drop everything.
That's what you're looking for. Arrested them, all of them. They came and got me and convinced me to give it to you.
Chris.
That your take on it, Rit?
Yeah.
You are under arrest for illegal possession.
He did Chris a favor there. I got the after credit scene. I only feel like watching it.
I may want to turn around. I want to use my spare time here to get back on Pornhub. Okay, your funeral.
So the guy tried to laugh.
Showtime.
That was the worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say this: the show, it was. I think it was a masterclass in storytelling in terms of what it did to us. Now, I kept thinking there's all these great things they can do to bring the son and the father back to our world, back to Earth One, and they chose not to do it. They chose to double down on Chris's trauma and his growth. And, you know, it's hard to be mad at Vidge because, you know, he's just an idiot. The show establishes that. Like,
usually when people get brutally stabbed, I'm like, okay, they deserved it. But he was like when I stand before the glory of God.
Well, this honestly, I was going into this thinking like they're going to give me some juvenile take on the world because we only have one episode where everyone is absolutely a racist piece of shit and there's no nuance. They gave me plenty of nuance. James Gunn wrote the father in this world with plenty of nuance. He grew up in a system, and I said this 1 or 2 episodes ago, and I said it last episode. I was saying, like, okay, is everybody here racist? Like, because that's just a dumb take. You know what I mean? Here, like, I imagine it would be something like a similar system to any other system, right? Like, there'll be good people and bad people, but you're still living in that system. Like, our system is not perfect at all. Now, I did think it was interesting that, of course, they got Judo Master and Adebayo to say it. And you would have the characters of color say that line. But they said, well, I'm starting to think that this world ain't that much different than our own. It's very different. If the writers truly think that if Nazi Germany won, that we would be similar in terms of how we treat people, and they have no fucking clue what they're talking about. I think you got to write that nowadays when you write a modern piece of art. But that being said, that little throwaway line was dumb, but everything else was great. The father figure, I appreciated the character a lot. And he was even kind of correcting Roy. Like, listen.
Roy.
Is his name? Oh, Keith. God, Keith. God, Roy is from The Office. Keith. I mean, he was correcting him. Said, listen, that's not what we do. That's not what we're about. Your brother, I loved him, which shows, like, I did love your brother, but there are layers to it. He was probably a piece of shit. Like, I have friends that are pieces of shit that I love.
Yeah.
I know they're pieces of shit. Okay, so, it's one of those things, sometimes things happen. You go, I love him, but he kind of deserved that.
Mm-hmm.
In case of his, I couldn't imagine losing my son, because I feel like I would rationalize any way I could to think that he's not a piece of shit. But yeah, they knew who Chris was in Earth X, and he just was not a good person. But still, like Roy, Keith, that's his brother.
Mm-hmm.
That's his brother, and I get it. I have one of my best friends growing up. He always talked about how much he hated his brother. And I remember thinking, like, well, you don't really hate him. He's no. I know people say that, but I really hate him. I don't secretly love him. I hate him. But then, like, he was his best man at his wedding, and
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, so you didn't hate him? He's no, we're brothers, man. It's one, it just they had such a fierce sibling rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
Before I go on a diatribe, how did you feel? Like, what did you think of the episode? I know you said it was the worst thing you've ever seen, but what you meant was that made you feel something so deeply that you feel.
Yeah, they shouldn't have killed. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, you didn't want him to die that way. Like when Chris was starting to get Chris is starting to get like, this is the father that I wanted. This is the father that loved me, and everything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then whenever his brother got stabbed, and he was like, he like screamed out, "Stop it!"
Yeah, that made me cry, man.
And acting was like.
Yeah, I mean, John Cena really brought it.
Wow.
I was really crying there, man. I felt.
I couldn't see him though, but I just saw someone screaming.
I felt so terrible for him because, the show delivers on everything that they accept in season 1, which is his traumatic past, the way he feels that he's a curse to everyone around him.
Yep. And
then they double down on that here by making Chris feel that way even more, which is interesting for the story, but I feel bad for Chris. I mean, he came to this world because he was curious and drunk. And now, Amelia, which honestly, they didn't do anything with Amelia.
What the?
It was like, I think we should break up. I wondered, I'm wondering about her politics in this world. Or her morality.
Maybe we'll see her again, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, there's a reason Keith lived.
Yeah, he'll be back. I mean, I don't know about next episode. Maybe
next season, maybe. And I felt terrible for Keith. I mean, his dad was holding the leash, and I think he loved and respected his dad, that he would have let them go, but he would have been angry about it.
Yeah.
But now his dad's dead, and he feels they killed his brother and they killed his dad. His dad was clearly a good person in this world.
Stand before the glory of God and be judged on my actions.
So yeah,
Jesus, I did the best I could. That's the craziest thing ever.
In this world, yeah, the cops
are racist.
No, he
said he thinks it's
seems to not be racist. Yeah, I mean he's everything that Chris and Earth One wanted.
I wanted to get a little more history on
the world.
The world.
Well, I wonder what's going on with Japan. So, if Nazi Germany won, and with the direction they were going, it makes sense to me in terms of the evolution of the world. If Nazi Germany won, that all the power would have went to the state, and those police officers would not have needed a warrant or anything like that to go in there.
Mhm.
Now, maybe they only did that because they were afraid of and respected the top trio.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe that's why. He said all cops here are pieces of crap. You know what I mean?
I wonder why we didn't see that Asian girl.
Yeah, the girl who played Goff.
Yeah. It was like if he came back, and maybe she should have came back.
Yeah,
Maybe she
I loved her. What was I can't remember her name, but
Goff.
Well, Goff was the butterfly, right?
God, he should have died. What was his name?
Well, we can't pronounce his name because it was
No. Yeah. Forgot his name.
It's Mern.
Mern.
Yeah, pretty sure it's Mern. Yeah, he was a
They
gift.
should have kept him. Yeah.
He was a great gift to the show, and I would have loved to have some kind of way to bring the character back. You know what I mean? Like they could have figured out a way.
Yeah.
But you know,
He could have waited till they got out of the room before he went out and started flying away like a little butterfly moth ugly thing. But he did it right when they were in the room.
It's sad. I mean, I think the logical explanation is he probably eventually starved to death. Honestly, I mean that first season to me is so untouchable in terms of how amazing this is. Now, I thought this season was slightly slow until last episode really brought it in. And then this episode gave me, I think, the most emotional episode. I mean, there were so many emotional episodes of parts in the first season.
Yeah.
And objectively, but I've seen it now 2 or 3 times, so it doesn't hit me the same way. But this, man, it builds on the first season because it uses the pain that he experienced and all that stuff, and it adds to it.
Yeah.
Like he had to lose his brother and his dad all over again.
Yeah.
And he's holding his brother dying in his arms.
Flashbacks.
And he's thinking about Keith when they were kids. He's thinking about shooting his dad, and now his dad's dead right there, just stabbed in the neck multiple times.
God, I hate this show. It takes. You know what else takes? Game of Thrones.
It does.
He saved Adebayo.
Yeah, it
Which
was
is awesome.
I loved
Step
it. Yeah.
up. But then of course he had to go back to his original.
Well, I think because he
his original
believes he's
team.
fighting for the side of good.
Yeah, but at the end he had to go back to his original team.
All right, so XNIFL. So far, we've only seen one of Peacemaker's helmet's abilities in episode 1, the Magic Stars. What other abilities do you think we might see in the last 2 episodes? And if you could design a Peacemaker helmet yourself, what abilities?
Invisibility.
I was just about to say invisibility.
Yeah.
Invisibility would be a good thing.
Great thing.
And it's a great thing in Hogwarts Legacy. I'll just say that right now. So invisibility.
That's Cook, but yeah.
You're right, but there also there are spells that you can cast to sneak around Hogwarts if you don't have a cloak. So next one,
Ace 360. If there was another big DC Comics character, hero or villain, who would you love to see that Lex one hit hard? I think if we watched the movie, we would have appreciated it more.
Yeah, we're going to watch the movie, and I don't know if I can get it edited in October, but I'll throw it up on Patreon, so you guys can watch that. And you
I definitely would have been more hyped if I saw Lex and already watched the movie. I was like,
Well,
oh my God, he's back.
you know, I like Nicholas Hoult. It's hard to replace, to me, Michael Rosenbaum's Smallville. I just think he's such a good actor.
Yeah.
And this, he wasn't trying to do a Rosenbaum. He's kind of talking like this, and he kind of reminded me of, I don't know, of Kingpin a little bit, like the way he talks. It just sounded weird to me. I'm sure the movie's incredible. I've heard it was great, and I've heard it was just so different from Man of Steel, and you can love both equally differently. I love Man of Steel.
DC Comics character.
Okay, so I don't have an answer. I mean, Batman's like my favorite superhero, and he's not even a superhero. I would love to see. I mean, I don't need to see those characters because
Mobius share Wally West.
Who's that?
It's Wally West. If he was in the Mobius share, he's very, very fast, very, very strong, and he.
Okay, I want to
mind.
In season 1, when Economist was talking about him, there's like a Batmite. It's like some type of different Batman from a different dimension.
Yeah.
I want to see that guy. But like, I like how they give me new characters. I'm completely fine with that. And
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about any kind of canon or previous lore if you have new characters. Okay, Mint V. Viltrilness. Okay. Do you think any other DC characters will appear besides those we've seen? I hear Booster Gold, but that's just a rumor. I don't know who Booster Gold is. That's kind of like the previous question. I'm not quite sure.
Obviously, I mean, I don't know. Maybe Superman come out of nowhere.
Yeah, I was thinking. I mean, I don't know if they need a Superman for the last episode.
They wouldn't be able to do anything else because technically that last scene, the ending scene of the cameos at the end of season 1, never really happened. That's why in the beginning of this season it was redone with the Justice Gang.
Yeah, the Justice Gang
hasn't formed yet.
So, no, you're right. Yeah, they did change it.
They couldn't do Cyborg or Flash or, they've even done James Gunn's Batman yet.
You're correct.
Robert Pattinson, but that's.
Yeah, but the Batman was such an incredible movie. Wow.
How are you feeling about DC going forward? Are you excited for Woman of Tomorrow, Clayface, and Lanterns next year? I'm excited for Lanterns.
Well, who said that?
Miss Garrison, 69.
I don't know anything about Lanterns or Green Lantern really at all.
Yeah, that's why I want to watch it because I want to know more about the lore, about the Green Lantern, Yellow Lantern, Red Lantern, Sinestro.
I'm very curious about Clayface because you've watched a little bit of the Batman animated series with me and Hockenberry on this channel. I don't know if you've seen the Clayface episodes, but they're powerful. He's such a. I don't know how you do that in live action without just being goofy. It has to be like a horror. So I even heard it was a horror. So maybe that's the one I'm most interested about. I mean, I'm most excited about the Batman 2. I still need to see Superman to really understand. The new Superman movie is technically like the new big movie, first movie in this new universe.
Yep, in the Gunverse.
In the Gunverse, yeah. I mean, I just want to start with that. I mean, I'm really blessed to. That the Marvel movies gave us so many amazing movies, and I hope they can continue.
One of the greatest sagas of all time, the MCU.
Yeah, the MCU is for sure great. I know a lot of people think it's been lagging a little bit lately.
Can't wait till Doomsday comes out with RDJ come back as Doom.
Doomsday.
You knew that?
No.
Doomsday. Robert Downey Jr.'s come back as Doom, Dr. Doom.
Oh yeah. No,
it's called Avengers Doomsday. It's coming out like next year, and then there's also Avengers.
Secret Wars
come out. That's like multiverse, a multiverse war.
I am excited about that, and there was a previous
FNAF 2 too.
Yeah, there was a previous movie that came out, Thunderbolts. I heard was amazing. I haven't seen it.
The New Avengers.
Yeah,
that's what it's literally called on the Disney Plus icon.
Yeah, so I want to see. I heard it was great. It just didn't do well in theaters because I think there's a little bit of fatigue. But I hear the movie is great. And
Doomsday's gonna go crazy in the theaters.
I'm excited about the new Spider-Man as well, Spider-Man 4. And I heard
it's called like Brand New Day.
Brand New Day, and I also heard that Sam Raimi is trying to make Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire. So yeah, I mean,
no.
What?
You're saying there's gonna be a 4th Spider-Man
before there's a?
But there's not. A third!
A third Amazing Spider-Man? With
greatest Spider-Man.
Andrew Garfield?
This is greatest Peter Parker. It's Tobey Maguire. Greatest mix. Tom Holland.
Okay.
They're making a 4th movie before they're even giving him a
No, I just heard they're trying to get it off the ground. We'll see.
Andrew Garfield's still young.
I don't think he ain't that young. He's older than me.
No Way Home,
he looks young. I mean, they have all kinds of ways to make you look young.
Do that?
They do. That's all the questions here. I mean, honestly, there weren't too many on the episode, but I do know that a couple of these questions appeared before the episode came out. So I think people just want to get their Q&A in there.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we did do this a little earlier than we normally do. Thank you for the Q&A. She had this conversation with Judo Master about Chris. I think on the surface, just like on the surface and
superficial.
Gen X in Earth X, you can say, hey, this is just an evil world and they're all evil people, but there is nuance.
You already said that.
Okay, but she said, be open-minded. be open-minded about Chris. He taught me things, amazing music and art, things. He opened my mind to things that I previously would have been closed off to. And I think that's the theme kind of the show and the season. No, but I think Adebayo telling that the judo master is kind of like James Gunn showing us that there are characters that we kind of think are morally reprehensible. Obviously, I don't think there's any really redemption for Augie in season 1, but in this world, Earth X, there was nuance. So that's pretty much all I'm trying to say. Chris, on the surface, you could say he's this, he's that, he's prejudiced, but a lot of it comes from ignorance, and a lot of it comes from how he was raised and who his parents were and everything else. You know what I mean? But he's got a good heart, and I think that's what people in the modern 2025 United States.
Yeah.
We have two political parties that hate each other, and I think it's manufactured by the media, mostly in my opinion, to make people hate each other and to make people have really to adhere to strict points of view. That way, we can. I'm not going to get into it, but basically, Palpatine and Revenge of the Sith. Okay, so honestly, I thought this was refreshing. I do. I like James Gunn's take on it. Whatever his politics are, I'm pretty sure he's pretty liberal. He wrote these characters to be understanding and accepting, and he wrote them with nuance, and he wrote characters that on the surface in the United States in 2025, you look at them walking down the street and you would think, well, they would hate each other. This guy is wearing this Americana, so he's probably a fascist Nazi, and you got a black girl, so she's definitely thinks this and thinks that, and and they would never get along in real life. But in reality, that's just not. People are so much more nuanced than that, and they are best friends, and I love it. I think it's very refreshing, and I think people can learn from that. What's going to happen next episode? Is the finale going to be as simple as trying to break him out of prison? I feel like this was a big emotional episode, but I think James.
He said 8's one of his proudest.
I think James Gunn said episode 6 and 8 he's like the most proud of. So what can they give us in 8? All right, I think that's all I got, guys. Much love. This was amazing, and I'm gonna be sad when it's over. I hope that these characters continue in season 3, and they branch out to in the universe more.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.